Thank you for logging on to the PawCast for the week of Monday, March 25th through Friday the 29th. Hello, I'm Mr. Andrews.
And I'm Miss Pegram.
And here's what's happening on our team this week.
All right. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the PawCast. Remember that we have a short week next week, and Friday will be a teacher's work day. So we just have 4 days. In ELA, we're actually going to start finally our Civil War unit, which I know a lot of students have been asking me, Ms. Pegram, when are we going to start? We're excited. We want to learn more. So that is going to be really, really fun. To follow up with that, in social studies, we'll actually be getting into our Washington, D.C. information. So that's really, really cool. It makes it real for the kids. It's right around the corner. And all that information will be coming to you really, really soon. So we're looking forward to that.
This is the final week of the third grading period, but all math and science grades are final for the third grading cycle. Everything we do from this point on will be going on the fourth grading period. We will continue this week in math, developing our knowledge of volume, and we'll do so by actually starting to use the algorithm or an equation to be able to help us solve. Students have a pretty good understanding right now that area or base is essential for finding volume, knowing how many squares will cover the surface of a rectangular prism. And then now we're going to start counting the number of layers or height. So it's going to become base or length times width times the number of layers or height. And we'll be practicing that. And we'll also get into some composed figures too, where two rectangular prisms can be formed together, and we have to solve those separately, then add them together. On Thursday in math, we are going to have a blast. We are having, Wednesday of this week, not Thursday. Wednesday of this week, we are going to have baseball day. And baseball day is exactly what you heard. We're going to be talking nothing but baseball. You don't even have to be a baseball fan, but with opening day being this Thursday, we're going to celebrate on Wednesday. And we're going to talk math, we're going to talk numbers, and we're going to talk about baseball. So if you have a baseball cap, a baseball glove, if you have a t-shirt with a baseball team, if you have a friend, a dad, a mom, a grandparent who has an uncle, an aunt, who has a favorite team, and you want to wear their team or team colors, do it on Wednesday. Wednesday, baseball day. In science, we're going to be starting our new unit of ecosystems and how those ecosystems look and relate to the world that you and I live in here in North Carolina and beyond. We're going to be using the honeybee as our population throughout this entire study. I am a beekeeper, and we'll be talking about the population of honeybees, the other populations that are in the communities that the honeybees on my apiary live in, the different predators and prey of my honeybees, and the struggles that they have in order to survive. And then even the jobs that the honeybees accomplish for us. Now, we won't single it out to just honeybees, but certainly that's how we're going to bring all that we're learning home. And hopefully we'll have about 54 new beekeepers at the end. No, but at least an appreciation for what one single population, no matter which population we're talking about, how it contributes so greatly to the ecosystems. And that's exactly where we're going to be going with this. So I'm excited about this unit that's coming up, and both in math and our ecosystems, but certainly Wednesday with our baseball day.
riddle time once again. This one is really, really neat, so listen closely. Let me get it right here so I can read it. I am a seed with 3 letters in my name. If you take away the last 2, I still sound the same. What am I? I don't know. Tough one this week. Make sure that you bring in your PawCast answers signed by a parent on Monday, guys. We'll see you then. Thanks again.